exactly how we function. We are magpies.
Okay, we should be live.
I do indeed see us as live. Let's set that. And then go be a internet whore.
It's your favorite thing.
Oh, you know it. I've nothing but pride. I should have that there. Where else? I should have that there. There's too many places, Adam. Too many places. Oh, and I was supposed to send Hunter the link. Where do you want it, mate?
Right,
Oh, you can shoot in the Discord.
BRB, one sec.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Where are you? There you are. There you go.
Thank you.
And then to the socials.
I haven't
Nothing like
busted out
being
my Oni
prepared.
voice in a while.
Oh god, yeah. Now will be the perfect
my-
time.
My window's open, so I probably shouldn't.
Go close it.
No, it's really hot in my room.
Okay. You know what? It's actually, this week has actually been cool for me. Like, I don't feel the need to have my fan on. I'm so impressed.
It's 105 right
holiday.
now.
What's that in real measurements?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think it's like what? Let me find out that difference. Okay, let me post the story for the post our live first.
100 Fahrenheit is 38 degrees. So quite toasty.
Calum has joined us in the chat as a Scaddy Gemini. Welcome.
We'd die over here if it was that hot.
It's alright,
Yeah,
they have fancy aircon though. No Skadile Dutch, welcome. And Kevin. And Casper. Everybody's rolling in. We love it. Just give us a moment to do all the obligatory posts and social whatnots. And while we wait for the master of the stream to return, wherever he may be. Are you all updated?
I am very close.
Okay,
Good.
cool. Good.
I've done 1.65 gigabytes or 1.66 gigabytes.
Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Did you ever get to go see John's exhibit, Jack?
I don't think so. Was it a recent? Oh, I think you might remember.
It
the
was-
link. Yeah, it was a recent thing. I don't think I got around to it.
Ah, shame. So I was just retweeting one of his things there. Scaddy says, great interview with the folk behind the Badlands experience at San Diego Comic Con. Thank you kindly. It was, yeah, it was good. It was a good recording. I know Adam and Hunter, you guys had an absolute fucking blast at that, didn't you?
That was one of the best weeks of my life. So yeah.
Yep. There we go. High praise. Not jealous
I think
at
it was-
all.
I think it was just wild to experience both at the same time at Comic Con. It was almost overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the first time there's ever been two things on at one go, other than, you know, the first AVP back in 1,000 years ago.
good old days.
I missed the 2000s. No, to be a teenager again.
That's a long way away now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Now my knees crunch when I crouch.
Oh, I groan every time I stand up.
Okay, back.
Oh, welcome back.
God, I'm so
Funny
excited to
thi-
get in my 30s.
The funny thing is, the guy who's just shown up, I'm fairly sure he's the oldest one out of all of us.
Me? I am?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you're older than Jack.
I'm 37.
I'm only a month. You're a month older than me, Aaron.
So yeah, so Adam's the oldest one out of all of us.
I'm the baby,
Okay.
I guess.
You are. You have so much life left before you.
I got one more year, fellas. One more year before I hit level 3.
Scotty
remember
says
So
those
at least-
downhill
times.
from then.
That was my
Scotty
first
said
year
that-
at E3. That was when I was 29.
I wish E3
You
was still
wake
around.
up one day and a muscle hurts that you didn't even know you had.
Thank you for
Scotty
all the
says at
preparation.
least in the 2000s, all I had to worry about was passing math and not paying my car note. Mitch says old man noises. Scotty says Adam got them cereal knees, snap, crackle, and pop. Scotty just turned 30 this year. And Caleb says, "You're all young'uns. My mind has
It's okay.
stopped functioning properly
They're-
in my old age."
30's the new 20. And 40's the new 30. At least that's what I'm going
Okay.
to say.
Okay, I've shared everything around.
If you guys want to just join me, I think you can.
Okay.
Alright, so just loading up.
Pretty sure
Ew,
we're
I can.
friends on Steam, Jack.
I'm on Epic. So I think
Oh.
I've got someone through that.
Yeah, you probably have Aaron.
I have you on Epic too.
Oh, fucking idiot. There we go. Okay. You know that ban I put in place earlier?
Yeah.
I set it to expired disabled and I was wondering why he was still posting.
Oh. Don't talk about our bans on a public live stream now.
Well, I fixed it. I fixed it, Adam. I was just in there looking. Okay, I'm loading up.
I'm going to see that Primitive War movie today. You got me all excited, Adam.
It's worth seeing. I mean, if you like dinosaurs chomping people, it fits the bill for that. I mean, it isn't.
I'm here for it.
It is, yes, a $7.2 million movie, but it's still an indie movie, and it feels like an indie movie. For what it is, it's good. Normally, I'm defensive of movies that are long, but in this case, it really didn't need to be as long as it was.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from a number of people, and I'm trying to go into it blind, but I'm seeing it after this, so I'm excited.
I went to
Yeah.
see a film without any knowledge of it whatsoever, other than the fact that Pedro Pascal was in it today. And
Paddington?
yeah.
Oh man, you ready? Were you not ready for Ari Aster?
I
Ari
was
Aster?
n- I was not ready for any of that film at all.
Wait, what movie?
Have you seen Eddington?
Mm-mm. I haven't seen it.
Have you seen any of his others? Hereditary or Midsommar?
Oh, I've seen those two.
No.
Oh, that's a bold one to start with, then, Aaron, because he's
Well-
a very odd filmmaker.
I did not finish seeing the entire film. I was trying to kill time because I was playing Taxi Driver for Mrs. And yeah, she texted me saying she was done, and I was like, well, I don't particularly desire sitting to finish watching this. There's only so much of this politics I can take, so I left.
Aaron, get in here.
I'm joining, for God's sake.
So this is our Oni, and his description is as such as a Yautja or Yautja, specializing in stealth. Oni dedicates all of his resources to improving his hunting equipment, allowing him to engage his prey from the shadows. He is a warrior who prioritizes speed and range combat, making him an extremely formidable foe. Along with modifications to his cloaking system, he developed the Chain Whip, a unique blade rope weapon, allowing him to disrupt groups of prey and isolate stronger individuals from a pack. While not the most intimidating in terms of size, his lean form allows a more aggressive slash-and-dash combat style compared to other Yautja. By combining his stealth with raw aggression, Oni has become one of the most intimidating predators in history.
Was certainly my favourite predator from the film.
Yep, agreed.
Alright, Space Fish crashed on me, I'm relaunching.
Sounds about right.
Mike Hayes says, my partner brought me an alien mug with the alien tail is the handle. That's pretty fucking cool.
And here is how he looks without his mask.
That chain whip really does a number on your squad if a player knows how to use it correctly. It's been very, very aggravating, but a nice challenge.
I like that face. I like the look without those upper mandibles. I wonder if it's supposed to be mutation or if it's they've been chopped off or whatever.
I would imagine he maybe lost them. I can't imagine it's mutation, but I don't know. We've seen little subspecies variations before. But yeah, I think they did a good job translating his very stylized animated look to something in line with the rest of the predators in this game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that looks great. Right, I am in. Let me try and join
Added
you.
this little laser targeting thing to his mask, which wasn't there in the film. Although I will say his little dual plasma caster in the movie, they don't have it, unfortunately.
Might install it then. It's rubbish.
What was that?
Said I'll uninstall it then if it doesn't have the dual plasma casters.
Oh. Right, I'm in. I'm in the party. How's your updates going?
I'm done. I need to join the party. I don't know
Okay.
how.
Can you join through me? Friends, Steam.
Should be under Epic
I'm on-
since he's Epic.
I'm on Epic.
So it's under crossplay.
I've got crossplay on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there. Can we invite you? Hang on. Sending you an invite.
There we go.
Well, let's hope this this old girl holds together
there?
today with all four of us. And
Yeah.
by
Stars,
this
Adam.
by this old girl,
I'm
I mean this
alive.
game.
Ortapus Mordred says the chain whip is so much fun. I did some insane stuff with it in a match earlier today. Really cool. Surprised they made it for the game. No Stardust says one of the most intimidating predators in history is a bold statement. I love him. I love his portrayal in Killers. Scaddy says a lot of people hate his widened face, but I actually quite like him. Yeah, I really like that. Caustic Viper, welcome to the stream. I think we're all good. We're all surviving.
Just about.
Although Jack might overheat and die.
Still hot over there, huh?
It
I'm
can,
okay.
Well, where my PC set up is, it makes the room very warm. But
Same
I'll see
here.
what I can do.
Bigfoot LV426, welcome. No Stardust says the sword was probably the best segment in Killers for sure. Absolutely, that was my favourite.
Agreed.
Let's remember the buttons.
Learn as you go along.
You know, it's funny. I've heard from a number of people lately that a lot of kids have been enjoying Killer of Killers, which is odd to hear, but
I have noticed that it's brought in kind of a younger audience. I've noticed that on
Yeah.
Twitter a lot. Twitter and Tumblr, a lot of people talking about Killer of Killers. And
I
a lot of new female
went to-
fans too. It would seem.
yeah, well, we've
And they're not
we've had our
all
fair share of
thirsty.
that.
Some of them just liked it.
Oh
Do you
God!
not remember that from the AVP days as well, though? The amount of fan art you used to get of Lex smooching Scar.
I've tried to remove that from my brain.
Scaddy says my 10-year-old niece loved it. liked it. She loved it. So.
Yeah, one of my
Yeah,
best.
Scatty.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was say, yeah, Scotty, my 14-year-old niece loves it.
Yeah, one of my best friends, his daughter, who's like almost a teenager, she's always like Alien and Predator stuff, even though he hasn't shown it all to her yet. And it wasn't too long ago, I was at like a grocery store, and I saw a group of teens, and one of them just had an Alien 1979 shirt on, and I was like, the new generation is still about this stuff. That makes me happy.
You stopped.
Timeless classics. Timeless classics will always be timeless classics. Custic Viper says, I'm starting to think Deck is actually a blend of both Scarface and Broken Tusk, an exile trying to prove themselves, Scarface, who broke one of their tusks in a previous hunt. Deshande.
He didn't break it in a previous hunt.
Is it broken at the time we see it? I can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah, well, when I watched the first 15 minutes of the movie, it was broken.
Okay. Bigfoot says the Grendel King was sick.
He certainly was.
I did genuinely like all of the Predator designs in the film. I might be doing a rewatch. I need to go research Ninja and Samurai properly and go rewatch it.
For as much as I didn't like the third act, with the flying chapter, I do like the design of that Predator.
I still love the concept.
Oh yeah,
I
totally.
just don't think they pulled it off great. Predator's about already.
It's still pretty cool that we get to finally have that. We never really had anything like that until now.
Yeah, we almost got it with AVP. Well, that would have been a series, but at least I think so.
Do you mean the animated thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Well, no, as originally conceived, it was 3 like hour-long things. So it was going to be like an adaptation of AVP, an adaptation of War, and then their own original third part to the story.
Damn, it's just spamming you. I wouldn't do that, Hicks.
I'm well
Yep,
good at
yep,
this.
watch out. He's right here, he's right here.
I had to change my graphic settings, and that was the moment he chose to kill me.
Come on, get up! Ah! Somewhere. He's over here.
I'm definitely due for a new graphics card.
Yeah, I will be buying Battlefield
need
on
both.
the PlayStation or the Xbox, so I do not have to purchase a new graphics card.
I've tried to buy any big new game I'll get on the PlayStation because it's not worth the hassle.
He's thrown a trap down, I think.
Yeah, he has.
It's just by that door.
Through the wall, Jack. Oh.
Ah, me too.
Nostalgia, yeah, that was a pretty good one. That Predator in particular, the thirsty ones seem to be the most thirsty over.
Where is he? Where is he? He's done it.
There he is, there he is.
PC's
back
extra
around.
videos. Thank you for the super chat donation. Says I'd love to see the Lost Tribe in a Killer of Killers sequel. Yeah, I do expect they will make a sequel to that, given the adjusted ending with that. So, be very curious to see if they were to add some other Predators.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Glad you got here when you did. One,
Oh,
you act like
run!
Healing up.
I need to stop running away from the group.
Where is he?
Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
Oh, yeah, same. Who died?
Adam.
Okay. Oh, the
Wanna go for
objectives.
Yeah, I had to turn my graphics down from cinematic to epic because
Yeah, we could go for him.
I need that buttery smooth frame rate if I'm streaming.
Okay, so no Stardust says I showed Adam a. Fuck's sake. It's hard to run
Jesus.
in the dark and read at the same time. I showed Adam a meme. I came across of SpongeBob licking warlords. Regions. The out just thirsting went next level after Killer of Killers. Jesus Christ. Okay.
It did. But I mean, that is not all. And I will say some of my favorite Predator fan art these days is when they're just like doing cultural things and they're not hunting, they're not killing, but you see a bit of their culture. There's a few Predator fan artists recently that have focused on that more, I would say. Hazel being one of them. I mean, they've been kind of a prominent Predator artist since this game, but there's a few others whose names I can't remember off the top of my head that do some really cool fan art that's not just the typical killing, hunting Predator fan art, but is also not thirsty fan art.
Ah, no, go away.
Well, back in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Come back.
No Stardust says, and speaking of TikTok and Instagram, the casuals are very confused about the timeline with Alien Earth. The alternate canon isn't readily apparent to them.
Yep, that's
No, it's,
it barely
it's
is to
everyone on
us. So. That's no surprise there.
no style. I think that's every other comment on TikTok nowadays.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Asking for
I blew up.
You just blew him up.
Just exploded.
Didn't even have a chance to save him. Jeez,
cheater.
he is a plasma spammer.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been saying in the podcast, you know, they need to just fucking tell us it's an alternative continuity and be done with it.
Well, they don't want to do that. Because then they're worried people will write it off as like non-canon. They want to weasel their way through it where it's like, well, it's in parallel.
Oh, I'm down.
It's in the same universe. Not everything has to fit together perfectly. Like they want to use language like that.
Remember, we don't care about continuity. Alien fans don't care. So, you know, what does it matter if it's its own thing? Mike Hayes says, does anybody have any news of the Isolation sequel game? I've heard nothing at the minute. No, there has been no
we'll be hearing. Oh shit!
Oh, I'm down. I'm killed.
Oh. Yeah, that went badly.
Man,
Uh,
I think this is a
Krusty
warm
Viper
up
says,
round, guys.
did episode 3 of Alien Earth show us that overmorph pheromone in action? My boy Cavalier seemed entranced by the egg in the
I
episode.
don't think it was a pheromone. I think it was like a hive mind signal.
No, boy.
Oh. Oh, right.
I
maybe.
I would actually love it if they mentioned that. They, you know, they actually brought up that idea of them emitting something that attracts hosts to the egg.
Jeez.
Head Vetter, welcome.
We are so screwed.
Yep.
Bigfoot says maybe it's a dream that Newt was having at the end of Aliens. No Stardust says, I've seen people getting into arguments defending the AVP movies in canon, which I find oddly vindicating in that it shows Alien and Predator are inexplicably linked to most already.
Let's not get that.
They will forever be linked.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
get the optional, Adam?
No. I was confused. I thought that was exfil.
I was like, you're ballsy for going for that.
Yeah, we
right
don't
now.
got time
We're
for that
screwed.
shit. We're barely surviving here.
Scaddy says, you forgot to mud up again. That's why I can see you so
I don't
easily.
have time
Ah,
for that either.
don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I gotta self-revive.
This seems familiar, Adam, just legging it.
Don't worry about me. Just keeps running. Doesn't even look back.
You're on your own.
Roger. I'm not.
Caleb says you've got
Godspeed.
time to duck.
Order 15, en route for extraction.
Ah.
Flare spotted. Move in on the intruder.
There's a lot of smoke. I ain't got time to mud up.
Oh
Ridge
man,
top,
those mud
2025.
graphics are a little rough on this setting. Not to do the usual thing of bashing this game, but I did notice that the optimization was a lot worse after they did the engine switch from that one version of Unreal to the next. Shit.
Right here, right here.
Yep.
Godspeed, Rich Top.
Thank you.
Get the bucket.
Oh man. we got
Oh,
So close.
No Style Dutch says, I finally listened to Adam on Perfect Organism defending AVP's honor. I mean, I had to, man. I had to. I was surprised they asked me to be on that one, honestly.
Yeah, I saw that highlight on TikTok of you speaking about that, Adam.
Casper says I went to school with Moses. High school with Moses. Now I have to wonder if he's A, making an old joke, B, making an AVP joke, or C, means one of our staff members called Moses. So please clarify which angle you're going for there. Custic Viper says, I always just say AVP is canon to the Predator IP and not Alien. Marvel Comics already showed Xenos being a multiversal threat on how they got to the Marvel universe.
Okay. Let's do a private match, and you guys will just have a bot. Because the last time we didn't show off this Predator at all.
Okay.
We'll do a
Speaking of Marvel, have you guys read
Like
Predator Kills the Marvel Universe issue 1 yet?
Yes.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Jack,
They're
you
going
wanna
for it.
Cycle preference there to Fire Team.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Thanks.
It was
I remember
certainly
it.
off.
I remember at Comic-Con, the person that was at his booth was saying how he was gloating about he was going to kill all your favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. He was so excited about doing so.
Ready up, guys?
That was Percy at Comic Con.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first issue. It's very much starting off with a high stakes big bang, I think.
Yeah.
Headveda
thought
says...
some of the-
You go, Aaron.
I was just gonna say, I thought some of the colouring was a little off in some of it. Like a little muddy in the details of the line work. But in general, I thought it was a very good looking comic, and I'm really excited for issue 2.
I appreciate that they're continuing the continuity of all these Marvel crossovers into this, or at least the Spider-Man one.
That's all of them,
And yeah. Oh, and the Black Panther. Yes.
And Wolverine. Pardon me. And Wolverine. Yeah. No,
Did they
I do
mention
like
it?
that.
Did
Well,
they
the
mention
blurb
anything about
does.
them? Oh, okay.
The blurb does.
Ready up, Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh.
Headveda says, speaking of canon, what's better, to have non-canon and disconnected bunch of movies like Prey, Alien, Aliens, or have perfectly connected series of Alien 4 kind of movies? Well, I think somewhere in between. I don't think everything needs to reference each other. I mean, it is nice when things don't directly contradict each other. And I always felt the prequels kind of contradicted Alien, given how old the ship seemed to be, and that really didn't look like a suit and all that sort of thing. So the prequels to me were kind of very retconny in their own nature. But, I mean, it depends how they would have turned out, too. How they would have explained away the going into the back end of Alien. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you can limit creative freedom if everything is too related to each other, especially in the expanded universe, where that's a real place to explore, I think, other things. I did always want Alien 5 because I was like, yeah, throw a wrench in canon, whatever, like have alternate continuities. But just seeing how badly that's gone for the Terminator universe, I don't know.
Well,
Granted,
they had
that
like 3 attempts at this by this point.
that has time travel by nature, so it's a little different. And I would never want like a multiverse. Like never ever would I want a multiverse or time jumping in these franchises. But as far as just alternate stories, like as long as it kind of still feels like an Alien or Predator thing, like sure, why not? Oh, that was weird.
I think that's why the comics are so great, right? They have the ability to really manipulate canon versus non-canon and leave it up to interpretation. And I think that's a fair point. But I've always been of the logic that some people can interpret the EU and canon universe as to their own liking. You know, some people could say they prefer the AVP movies to be in canon to everything else, and some people can't. So I think saying in the middle is a fair answer.
You can pick and choose what you want to be part of your headcanon. Like,
Yep.
But you don't need a headcanon. Canons makes no impact on something's quality.
Yep.
Yeah. What's this?
you guys are probably going to outmatch me because I'm very rusty.
Bigfoot says, "What do you guys think of the little aliens phalanx?" Oh, Adam, I was reading the fucking chat. Thank you.
Sorry.
With the phalanx follow-up in the AVP anthology book.
Where are you, Adam?
I liked it.
You
It was pretty cool to get an AVP story that was a sequel to an Alien story. And I thought it was a nice short story. Granted, after Phalanx and how good that was, I'm sure people would have liked a more full-fledged just sequel to that. But I thought it was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one as well. Scott's a fantastic writer. And I really like, so much of the second two anthologies, focused on other aspects of the Predators. This idea of her being this ecologist was really interesting to me. Because it still services the hunt, doesn't it? Somebody who's going and cataloguing the prey for the Predators, tourist guides. I think it's fantastic.
And we had some direct input in that story as well when we were consulting on that book.
Mitchell
That was a
Lawrence,
very,
we were just talking about it. We just talked about it. I think we're all enjoying it so far.
Indeed. Well, me and you. The other two of them.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I'm sure
Adam won't read it for about 4
if
months.
it's anything like Alien.
I've got so much stuff to catch up on.
Do you even read the EU? I can't remember if you follow the EU.
I try to. I'll normally find a novel, I'll buy it, and then I forget about it for like 6 years and be like, oh yeah, I should read that.
Have you read the fan favourites at the minute? Have you read Cold Forge or Into Charybdis or Phalanx?
Not yet. They're in like a little. There's blah, blah, blah. Is there like a little omnibus that has all three of those in? Because I've seen.
No. There's an omnibus with Cold Forge and Prototype and Into Charybdis in a thing.
What's the one that's like the medievally one?
So that'll be the one with all the other Aliens titles in it. So I think it'll be Vasquez and some other bits.
Stop it! That was mean.
That
was
chain whip
distracted.
is pretty good. If you got a straggler, you just yank them back and they're done for. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, no, the last stuff I've really caught up on is the Sea of Sorrows, those three. On like
That was like 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago.
I'm not up to date. I listened to like not the audio books, but like the audio play versions of them, and I quite like them.
Oh, the Dirk Magsis things.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are fantastic.
and I think I got the first few issues when the Predator comic was relaunched, but yeah, I need to catch up. Oh, I can be the bot.
Yeah.
Don't do it,
But
Adam. I see those.
is that...
I see those lasers. I'm just a poor boy.
Oh, I see you. Ah! Damn it.
Oh, I put mud on
no.
you.
No, Starbuck says it rubbed me the wrong way also that Hawley just ignored Fede's attempts to connect. Borderline rude.
Ah. I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, damn it.
I neglected the thought that the Predator can actually hear me this time. Ah. I'm like, don't worry, I've got it. Don't worry.
Oh, do you?
Mitch says, did they reverse his weapons for this? His blades are on the other side in the film.
Did they? Maybe. That would make sense if Predators are mostly right-handed and they have that set up this way in this game. They figure most people won't notice. Is he a lefty in the movie?
I don't remember. I don't pay attention to that specific.
Oh.
Oh,
You hurt me. But yeah, I don't think we'll see, as popular as Earth is, and it is popular and it's doing really well, I don't think we'll see it referenced in the movies, really.
No.
I think
No,
we're going to
absolutely.
see whatever happens post-Romulus kind of merge up with Badlands to an AVP. And, you know, FX was a subsidiary of 20th Century Fox when that was a thing, and now they're both subsidiaries of Disney, and they don't answer to each other. They only answer to Disney. So they're both just kind of doing their own thing.
Oh, that was the AI got you there.
Yeah, I was on 1% health. I was fucked from the beginning. Thank you.
I'm running away now.
It's called tactical repositioning.
There's no tactics here.
Mitch says, yeah, blades were on the left, grappler was on the right.
You know, it's funny. I've been going back and listening to some of the old interviews for highlights, and re-listening to Fede's highlight. I mean, he really had a how do I put this lightly? A fuck you, I'm going to make what I want to make for what I've always wanted to see in an alien film type of attitude. And it's interesting thinking about that in retrospective to Holly's approach.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also, fuck you, I'm going to make what I want to make.
Again!
Ah, you got me, Adam. You got me.
That whip is pretty cool. Schwip, welcome.
Hedveta, yes. Ilphonic's making a Halloween game. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I might be a little biased because those guys have, like, been nice to me. I'll just put that out there and showed off my virtual photography and stuff. But some might accuse them of abandoning games. Granted, with Friday the 13th, it was not their fault. It was a lawsuit, and they couldn't develop any further content for that game. So that was just kind of a victim of that. And I'm pretty sure their other ones, Ghostbusters, is still pretty active. Haven't played that in a minute. I know their Killer Clowns game, they took over from another dev, so that wasn't fully theirs. And this is their first major collaboration between them and Gun Media since Friday the 13th, which I think that game had a lot of problems at launch, but it was their first major asymmetrical horror game, and it was a lot of fun. Once it hit its stride, I really quite enjoyed it. And Gun did Texas Chainsaw Massacre since, which
Fuck you!
although
And what?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was very enraging before they got the balance dialed in. Oh man, you're really getting me with that thing. I quite enjoyed Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I still play it to this day. So, for another big collaboration with Ilphonic and Gunn, I'm excited to see what they do. And Halloween is obviously a major horror franchise. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have seen some snarky comments about it because people do feel burned by Ilphonic, I think, from time to time.
To be fair, I feel like they didn't have much luck with this game anyway.
Yeah, this game was the victim of a lawsuit for a bit too. Yeah.
Crawling Chaos says, I enjoy Alien Earth as its own thing. Tired of fighting windmills. Yeah.
I'm out. Reloading.
That bot got very tired. Crawling Chaos also says, if a Romulus sequel happens with Rain and Andy in it, I will then care about its continuity with Romulus, and that's about it.
I still find David Johnson to be one of my favorites since in the franchise. I really, really enjoyed his performance and the humility they gave his character.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's fantastic in that film.
He also seems like a pretty nice person in general. I mean, when Adam and I saw him at Comic-Con, and he seemed like a very nice gentleman.
When did you see him at Comic-Con?
He was on the panel before Badlands for The Long Walk, the Stephen King film, and he is one of the leads in that film. And fun fact, he took a seat right next to like 2 rows in front of us, so he was pretty close to us.
Okay, does somebody else want to be the Predator?
I could give it a go.
We've lost Hunter.
Oh, I'm coming.
Hello, Ren, welcome. Have you not even seen Romulus?
I've seen it. No, I saw it on the first day in the cinema with me, my girlfriend, and one of my friends, and we really enjoyed it. And I got the 4K for Christmas, but haven't got back to rewatching it yet.
I've watched it so many times this month.
Hello,
So
hello.
many times.
Alaren, we actually met up with at SDCC, Hunter, before
Yes, hello.
Mike and I took off.
Allo, thank you for all your support on the TikTok side. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's been our champion on that side of the social media.
No Style Dutch says, Adam got kind of scolded by Peter Briggs. Hang on, I need to tab out. I've missed that. Adam got kind of scolded by Peter Briggs on Facebook for saying that FX downs Greece to answer to... What? No Style Dutch, rephrase. Aaron, no understanding.
I didn't see him scolding me. I thought he was just scolding the concept of that.
Aaron says, how do you like your deck helmet from San Diego?
I haven't sent it out to him yet because shipping to the UK is a whole thing, but I am holding onto it for Aaron, and he will be receiving it with some other things that I am holding onto for him.
Yeah, you've amassed a few things over the years for me, haven't you? Adam, will you buy me this? Adam, will you buy me that?
I think I got you, Adam. I think got you one of the
I never
posters.
said FX doesn't answer to Disney. I said they don't answer to 20th Century Studios like they used to. They both answer to Disney. But maybe I haven't looked at that conversation recently.
I have not played as a Predator forever, so I'm going to be rusty as well.
Now, my point was that and I didn't take it as him scolding me so much as him scolding the idea of this, was that, unless I've missed something he posted more recently, was that FX, when they were under 20th Century Studios, they took this idea to them before they were owned by Disney, right? And Fox at the time said, no, we don't want to do this. And then Disney bought them out, and Disney said, okay, yes, you can do this, FX. So my point was, before, FX had to answer to 20th Century Fox. Now they answer to Disney, and those are two different entities. Well, now they're one entity, but
I think you were being misunderstood there or something, because
oh, did he reprimand me?
I don't know. In the chat, they're saying about making it sounding like FX doesn't answer to Disney.
Well, if it came across that way, I don't know why, because my point was they both answer to Disney. FX doesn't answer to Fox, which they don't. They don't answer to the 20th Century Studios that is making the movies. And they are two separate filmmaking groups, FX and Studios, under Disney. So yes, they have the same parent company, but they don't directly answer to Fox like they used to, was my point. What I said was they don't have to like clear anything with Steve Aspel, you know, and they don't.
Yeah. So did you actually post that to Peter Briggs or something?
No, he jumped in a conversation that I posted on my Facebook about this whole thing.
Oh, I have not played as a Predator forever.
I missed that then, Adam. I need to go have a look.
It turned into a big conversation. A lot of people hopped in on it.
How many of these guys are there?
Alrin says, I just brought Broken Tusk NECA figure loose. Now I have him in Scarface.
Nice.
Aloe, I've seen your photos of him at the beach. Pretty cool stuff.
I have Broken Tusk as well. I love
He's a cool
Broken
figure.
Tusk.
We are a Broken Tusk channel.
We appreciate some OG Predator, AVP Predator.
Scat Gemini says, y'all make me want to play Predator Hunting Grounds again. Yeah, I mean, this game, for all its issues that it's had and continues to have, it is still fun. Core gameplay loop is a lot of fun, and it's crazy to think about this came out in 2020, and it's still going strong, and it's still receiving new content. You know, that's more than can be said for a lot of games. And, oh, hello, Hunter.
Oh, God.
Like, 2020 doesn't sound that long ago, but it does. It is these days.
Yeah, that was a wild time. Oh.
Leave the bot alone!
The years pass far too quickly when you're in your 30s.
Yes, they do. But hopefully they come out with the Viking era Predator and we get an official name for him before too long. Because those were the two they were adding.
What would he be named? If this is Oni, what's like a Norse thing? A Draugr?
I don't know. I mean, they couldn't just... Oh, I better help Hicks. Oh, you guys are on it. They couldn't just call him Viking because they already have one called Viking. I would say maybe Grendel, but I think there might be some confusion there because the one at the end is called the Grendel King. Yeah, the Warlord. So I don't think it'll be that either. But yeah, I don't know.
Get back to the terminal and I'll redirect the shipping. Take the base up here. How many of these guys
But
are
yeah,
there?
this game used to run pretty well on my PC. Now it struggles since the engine update.
Take 'em out. Here's some ammo.
Ooh, some bricks.
Cigarettes!
On the way. Attack! Tango down. AO is clear.
Yeah, I've heard Baron for the pilot. I don't think he's going to be coming to this game. They only announced the other two. And I think that's because you just don't see his lower half at all. so they don't have a point of reference for that design.
He might be the Predator that wears boots.
Well, they've corrected that now. Gotta have those Predator claws sticking out.
I'm sure that artist, didn't he work on Life and Death or Fire and Stone?
I'm not sure. You always got to make a distinction with the cover artist and the interior artist. Oh. He got me.
I'm reading the flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
Well, now I can check and see what Mr. Briggs said.
Sending the lock command to all crates. We are good for double cross.
Yeah.
Voodoo 1, we've been made.
Oh dear.
They're inbound.
We've got some top class backup, Aaron.
Who was that?
Just you and the bot left.
Okay. Well, you can join the bot.
Oh yeah, I forget that. I can't anymore. He's dead.
Down. Stick to the mission. All right.
Get to the
If we did
exfil
our
point.
job right, this should cause a lot of drama. Move to the exfil, fire team. Bring home some gold.
Get over here. Oh.
Yeah, I think based on what I can see there, it sounds like he was talking about this article that I shared in terms of canon. It was like, oddly enough, a Men's Health article, I think, that talked about how Alien Earth fits with canon. We all know Alien and Predator is important to men's health.
It is.
Fire team, hitting
What is it? Men, Predator more impressive to men than marriage, says men. Something like that. What was the meme?
Predator is, the movie Predator is better than marriage, yeah.
hand back up.
Xander says, rest in peace, Adam, now, who's going to be the AVP Galaxy co-host.
Oh, that's okay. I'll come back. See,
Aaron
Hunter, you
says,
thought you killed us all. You thought you weren't going to do very good.
I think I was better than I thought I was. You guys were doing a number on me though in the beginning there. I was getting my ass kicked. All right, somebody else take a turn.
Aaron, your turn.
Nah, I'm good.
Jack,
No, I'm terrible. I will die
Alright.
immediately.
I'll do another one.
Aaron says, I need to read Fire and Stone. I keep seeing panels for it online. It is interesting. I think in some ways it is as frustrating as Prometheus can be. But the Predator arc is fantastic. Ahab is a brilliant Predator character.
I think we lost Jack.
I
this time.
really...
I'm just
Hello,
changing my load out
Sabian.
of it.
Hello, hello.
All hail Ahab, says Headvetter.
He was a very unique and individualized Predator. I did appreciate that.
I really liked Eldon, though. I really did enjoy Eldon.
And they were just epic crossovers. I mean, we had never had anything quite to that extent before, and it was odd right after Prometheus, they just jump into this massive AVP crossover. But looking at my shelf right now, Fire and Stone, I think, is still the biggest hardcover on there.
Need an invite back again,
Hang on.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, hang on.
Salvador asks, "Hey man, I'm looking to buy this game as it is on sale right now. Is it worth it? What's the queue time looking? Know nothing about the game, by the way."
I don't play a lot of Predator. I know the queue times can vary, and sometimes they can get upwards of 10 minutes with the Predator, which can get a little frustrating. I still think it's worth playing. So if you can get it on sale, I'd definitely recommend it. And I mean, Predator fans don't have a lot of options right now. One thing I will say that I do like that Elphonic and Gun Media are highlighting with the upcoming Halloween game is they are selling it as a single player and a multiplayer game, which is nice, because this game did have like a data mined single player mode, I think, called Lone Wolf, that never came to the game. And so if they were to ever do a follow-up to Hunting Grounds, I would hope that would track, you know, that they would have a bit of a single player mode, just following the precedent that they're setting up with Halloween.
Scaddy says, as somebody who has 1,000 hours on this game, it's fun to play, but don't expect a lot of updates.
It's nice that the game finally came to Xbox users here a few months back, so now there's a wider scope for crossplay, not just PlayStation and PC users.
Yeah, and it runs really well on, I would say it runs the best on PS5. Maybe if I had a slightly more powerful PC, it would run better here, but... You know what? I will be a different Predator. Yeah, didn't Friday the 13th, I think it ended with some single-player challenge stuff. And I know they had this walkthrough museum, which I thought was so cool. It was an idea I was hoping they would do for this game. And Gun Media did it for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it was also great there, just to have this walkthrough horror museum. So, you know, people go Ilphonic shit, but if they were to come back and build a second one from the ground up, I would be all for it.
Agreed. I still need to get on Texas Chainsaw. I have it in my queue. I need to download it. I need to give it a try before Halloween comes out.
Elam says, yeah, they added Jason single-player missions. Autopus says, I really hope Lone Wolf still makes it in. It looks like a lot of fun. Alrun asks, I wonder how long the Halloween single-player mode will be and what the depth is. Bigfoot says, Dark Descent 2 would be nice. Yes, it would.
Wow.
Fucking love that game. I genuinely love that game. So good.
I have actually played that one, so I'm up to date with that.
What did you think of that one?
I haven't finished it. I got 3/4 of the way through. I was really enjoying it. Like I love my like strategy games, so something like that was quite fun.
You should find the time and give it a go, mate. It's...
I keep meaning to make time to go back to Rogue Incursion, because that was really fun on the VR. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
I've been doing
the VR stuff can be a
that
pain.
myself.
Yeah, I'm glad they're releasing an on-VR version just for when I'm not feeling like setting up my VR and putting on my headset. But I did quite enjoy Rogue Incursion. I thought it was a great VR game.
I think I've said this
Yeah.
3 times, but I need to get over the motion sickness of the VR to finally be able to play it. I haven't. I need to try it again. I just need to get over that. But I enjoyed everything I saw from it in the first few minutes I played it.
You only made a few minutes into it.
I got really sick playing it.
Do you have PSVR 2?
What was that?
What VR were you using? Was it PSVR 2?
No, it's the MetaQuest 3.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Because that game on MetaQuest is held together by duct tape. It is not very well optimized for that, so it doesn't surprise me in the least that... Because VR motion sickness issues, a lot of it can come down to frame rate, and when I played that game on MetaQuest, it really seemed to struggle. It was just not optimized for that. And PSVR 2, it runs like a dream. It's amazing.
Well, that's good to know, because maybe I should wait for September 30th for it to finally drop on
shit.
PlayStation.
I walked into all of you there.
Come back! I have
Don't
a
you dare
present
try
for
and kill
you.
my bot friend. Do it! Shoot her!
I haven't found it very difficult to play on the Quest. Like my replay has been on the native version, and it's not giving me any issues.
Maybe it's been updated since I played, because I just played before it even came out at that initial event, but having kind of semi-recently played through the PSVR 2 one, it was just such a downgrade to me.
Oh, it absolutely looks it.
I'll give it a go this weekend then. Why not?
I'm still managing to find enjoyment out of it though. That's the thing. Come on, guys.
I hear a
Oh,
predator.
he's on Hunter.
Ah! Come get him! Come on!
Get out of here! Shoot her! Oh shit! Oh, you guys have run off without me.
It's just me left now. Come on, you're right behind me.
Hunter's round 2.
I'm right behind you.
I thought you'd. Oh, you've got the.
He killed
got
the
the
bot. The
Yeah.
bastard.
His
His last day till retirement.
Alvin says I'm still playing Concrete Jungle on my Steam Deck.
That's a game
That's
that
the way to
needs
go.
a remaster, re-release.
Night
Big
Dive, you
foot-
listening?
I think Night Dive. No. Bigfoot says I
Find
get
us-
too
find
attached to my Marines.
Nicely done, Adam. Nicely done.
Oh, thank you.
Now it's just me and you, Aaron.
Okay, so now it goes to shit.
Well, I don't know. You guys are getting me a little bit here.
Well, you took a full fucking magazine of plasma to the face.
Ooh, sliver away from second win.
Aaron said, I don't have friends, I have family.
I spawned you back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
supposed
Alvin
to
says
shoot that
Night
drone
Dive
thing.
should make a boomer shooter Doom style AVP pixel shooter.
That'd be cool. I mean, they should just
Something like
release
40k bolt gun would be really fun.
Aliens. Yeah, that did look cool. That game. You give that a try. Aliens. What was the platformer, Aaron, by Way Forward?
Infestation.
Infestation. Yeah.
They need to just release that.
That was so. I had so much fun with that game. Like, it was so tense until the motion tracker shows up. But just in general, you know, it's such a fun game. Alvin says 2010 should get updated. More multiplayer skins. Just saying. We are just due a where's the fucking thing?
It's right here down here.
Yeah, we are just due a new AVP game.
Yep. Well, with the popularity of the franchise right now, it's right here. I wouldn't doubt it coming in the future.
I think they're gonna have just a phase where it's an AVP push after it comes together.
Yeah.
We're looking for what we're looking. Data extraction from drone shot down.
They were
Don't
looking for the
remember shooting into
drone. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Got it. Somebody says, Kevin says the DS remains the best. Mike Hayes says there is a Doom Aliens mod. Yeah, I played. I've been playing a TC on the stream a couple of times, which I very much enjoyed.
I played it on the regular DZ Doom mod the other day, and it was really enjoyable.
Was it? You played the same one? You played
Not again.
Yep. I sure did. I played it on the regular Doom 2 DZ mod, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to admire the time that went into that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a wonderful mod.
Caleb says we're more than overdue AVP anything. Yeah. Yeah, we very much are.
It's coming. Oh, behind us, behind us.
I feel picked on.
Oh shit.
Ah.
That's it. Hold the line, bot.
Okay. Nostalgia says I like how no one mentions Rift War. Yeah, that never happened as far as I remember.
Oh. Did we lose somebody?
Leave Hunter alone.
Is that the bot? Because someone was just running in
That's
place
the bot.
there.
The bot, the bot is skiing through the water right now.
Did the bot lag out?
Yeah, it did.
Where are you, piggies?
Hello? I think I dropped
Hello?
out.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, did
it
Jack
was.
maybe drop
Yeah.
out then?
I was doing
Okay.
so well.
Caleb says Ilphonic.
Ilphonic. Mike's
I've still not-
Monsters, welcome.
Hello, Mike.
We're too quiet as usual.
Nobody else has complained. Headvet says we need a game like Jurassic World Evolution, but instead of park, we're managing a hunting preserve as a predator top manager.
Oh boy.
What were we even waiting for here? Oh, exfil. Okay. Yeah, you'll not be able to rejoin the game. Almarin says, yeah, volume is fine for me on my iPhone. What to say? Nobody said anything. Sizzy says she can hear us just fine.
I usually try it on our streaming software to get us right in the yellow so we're not peeking.
Nostalgia says, I guess we got Ultimate Prey not long ago. Yeah, I suppose that's true. The ears all just blur together, though, for me.
Years start coming, they don't stop coming.
Yep.
They don't stop coming. It's horrible.
Excuse me,
Are we-
could you just
are we-
stop?
Are we all stars, though? Or were we just...
Of course, we're all stars.
Okay. Mike Hayes says, I would love a Hadley's Hope game. You see, I would really like the franchise to leave Hadley's Hope alone.
Yeah, there's been enough stories there at this point.
Stop mining it. I know there was wasn't one of the pitches for the games that got killed by the merger a Hadley's Hope thing.
Yeah, that was the 3D Realms thing, wasn't it? Did we ever find out what that was?
I genuinely don't remember. Alron says, "What about a Xeno dating app?"
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
What do you think, Adam? Could you get on with a Xeno dating app?
I don't know, man. Seems good on my end.
There we are. Adam approves of a Xeno dating app.
Yep.
You heard it first, AVP Galaxy.
Wait, what?
Oh man! Although to be fair, there was a fan game in development that was based around the Hadley's Hope infestation, which was called Alien Hope for the Future. Ah, that was just fucking rude. Which was actually very, very well put together from the demos that got released. But I don't think he ever finished it, because as is the case with all these amateur games, he got a job and had to abandon it.
Damn it.
Oh,
You got interrupted.
I did. Is it just
Get 'em,
by
boys.
bots? Yeah, the
Headbetter
bots,
says,
the bots
"I'd
are
like
trying
to
to save you
see
guys. Damn.
a colony building simulator, actually. You see, I'd like some sort of like Wayland Laboratory simulator where you've got to like build a lab and decide what hosts you're gonna crossbreed the aliens with and all that kind of stuff.
Well, remember they had that like Amazon device colony builder thing?
Amazon. Oh, yeah, that never came out over here. I never got to play that.
I know the game had a lot of problems, but I was always a fan of Starfield's shipbuilding mechanics, and I'd always love to see something like that for the Alien.
Bigfoot says, if you had to cross a facehugger with any animal, what would it be to make a xenomorph? So what hybrid do you most want?
Hippo.
Hippo alien.
Would that even work? Would the
Yeah.
facehugger be big enough?
It's all right. You just need to
That
squirt
wasn't
the
part of the question, you know. It just, just put the tadpole in it.
Oh yeah,
or
that's
just
true.
squirt the Plagarius down there.
A lobster morph, says Caleb. He does like his crustacean monsters.
What about an octopus alien? Remember, because if we are ever going to get taken over on this planet, it is going to be by octopus. Octopi.
Cephalopods.
I think that would actually be a fun one, because it can cloak-ish, it can change colour, and just generally be a pain.
Yeah, there you go.
But, would it come out with an exoskeleton?
Interesting question.
All right, who's
If only
next?
there was a game that we could do to find out.
Hunter. You going back to Predator?
Let's do it.
Mike Hayes says Alien vs. The Thing movie would be quite interesting. I'd be up for
Sign
that.
me up. Sign
Yeah.
me up.
I still don't think the thing could assimilate a xenomorph.
The Thing's just a black goo-based monster itself.
Everyone's a black goo monster.
That's true. Bigfoot says I would go a honey badger, ultra aggressive. That is fair. It's fucking fair. Aaron says the Thing would kill itself when creating acidic blood. Just melts itself. We're missing somebody. Where's Jack? I thought he was in
The
the
game
lobby.
says I'm in the party, but it's just I can't do anything.
Come on, let's recreate the private thing.
Okay.
Apologies.
Elphonic!
Elphonic! It's a shame. Okay, so back in. Do you want to?
Just do a regular
Let's
match?
I suppose we could do. We could all play together.
Oh, wait. Well, let's... Hunter wanted to be Predator, so let's let him do that first. then we'll get back to the regular matches.
Okay, so let's try and join you then.
Okay.
Join the ridge top.
I've seen that this is like £7 on Steam, so I might just get it on Steam to save these issues.
Oh yeah, because you're playing on thingy. Okay, invite to game, Jack. That's gone.
Shoot.
No Style Dutch says, speaking of Ebera,
Ebera.
I thought, is that not a lobstery thing?
Yeah, it's a Godzilla lobstery monster thing.
Okay. I thought that the PO podcast comparing AVP to Godzilla and the Kong movies was sacrilegious.
Oh my god.
To be fair, I mean, AVPR is fucking awful and AVP is only passable. But AVP as a concept is still far better than has been executed on live action.
Mike's Monsters, what do you have to say about this? I can already hear the keycaps typing away.
Susie Bubble says they are a big shrimp. Yeah.
As a concept, yes. No Style Dutch.
Scaddy says AVP 2004 is good and I will die on that hill. Mike's Monster says Monster movies are so bad.
Scatty Gemini, I agree. AVP 2004 is legit good. Legit better than Prometheus. Sue me.
It's what I say to that.
Speaking of Monsterverse, I saw Shin Godzilla in 4K for the re-release, and wow, that was a treat.
Oh, that was such a good film.
Yes. Yes, it was. The 4K remaster looks pretty good.
You know what I didn't enjoy though? Was Shin.
Don't say it.
It didn't do it for me. Shin didn't do it for me.
I love that one, and I also love -1 because I think they both kind of play on different themes, and they're both very unique interpretations. I haven't seen Shin in quite a while, so I'm gonna try and catch it while it's still in theaters. I'll definitely buy the new 4K steelbook for it, but yeah, obviously
I
Shin
think-
and -1 are among my favorite Godzilla movies. As far as the older ones go, I think GMK is still one of my faves.
I appreciate Shin for its social commentary, social and political commentary on Godzilla, which I think -1 does well as well. You know, -1 does as well,
Yeah.
but I think Shin tackles it in a very realistic sense.
Well, I think they're
Well,
commenting on different things too, where Shin is a bit more.
It's about Japan's readiness for natural events,
Yeah,
isn't it?
well,
And,
Shin's a bit
Right.
more contemporary in how Japan can feel restrained by post-war
Corporate.
agreements and stuff like that, and bureaucracy just stalling solutions. Whereas -1 is more just survivor's guilt,
It's a human
war
story. It's a
trauma.
human
Yeah,
story.
Well, I
love
think what
mine so much.
I think what -1 did really well was it brought back the original thematic elements of what made Godzilla with the nuclear, you know, undertones of what that bomb really did and what it created and honor in the modern century. Also, that Godzilla design was just awesome.
the Shin.
Yes.
Well, at -1.
-1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shin, I loved how horror looking it was. You know, for Godzilla's standards, it was definitely a more freaky design, which I really liked.
See, that the design I didn't get on with.
Because that's like
They
a
look
whole
too
thing, the whole
comedic.
horror goji trait that some fan artists will do, where they just want to make Godzilla look as creepy as possible.
Ah,
Scaddy says, I still think the best Kong movie is Skull Island.
I would say Peter Jackson's myself.
That's a good take.
I think Peter Jackson's bored me. But I
I'm
haven't
like,
watched that
I'm
for a
like,
long
give me
time.
the extended cut of that movie. I was into it. It is
You-
a long one, but
You also into Lord of the Rings.
I haven't seen those in a long time, but I remember really liking them. I remember Fellowship of the Ring was my favorite. Oh, shit. Mike's Monster says, Shin is an allegory to Fukushima earthquake. Some of the imagery is straight ripped from the news coverage.
Why did I save the bot?
He's still useful. People can spawn into it.
Mike's Monsters also says, I'm in the minority and think GMK is just okay. Alarin also asking about Primitive War. Sizzy Bubble says Primitive War was fun. Go see it. Kevin E says lived in Japan for a bit, and one is unmistakably about Fukushima. Family in Japan reacted to it, unlike any other film. Or -1? -1 is okay. What?
No, nothing. That's just me.
Oh, I forgot I can take control of the spot.
Marking a reinforcement location on your map. Of course. Stargazer and their reinforcement time locks. Stay close.
Yeah, every mission does seem to have a time lock. I don't blame you.
Either a time lock or some crazy doctor in the jungle sewing drugs into pigs.
They gotta make they gotta make their money somehow.
Yeah, it's hard to get by with funding these days for Stargazer, so they are just a cartel now, apparently.
City says the 05 King Kong is better because it had a lot of time and love and creativity put into it. And Scaddy says it's the one movie where I'm not annoyed with Adam Brody's acting. Adrian Brody's Adam acting. How very dare you besmirch Predators or Splice?
Oh, where you going, huh?
Did you ever watch Splice?
Yes, that was a freaky one.
Yeah, that was. I think that was like one of the first films I ever watched on Blu-ray. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're over there. What you doing?
Reinforcing.
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, it's was that over there? Okay. Oh, Scaddy says they hate Predators. Sorry, well, I'm sorry, Scaddy, but get the fuck out. We'll not tolerate such besmirchment. Okay, let's go, boys. Ah!
Go, run.
He's shooting! He's shooting me!
Shoot her!
Shoot her! Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
The two of you must sacrifice yourselves for me. You will be rewarded in heaven.
Fuck off, no staff dodge. Don't encourage them.
What do you mean? What needs encouraging? Oh shit!
No, it's not a thing about the Dutch.
You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me.
Come back here!
Ah! I picked a slow predator.
Oh, got
Leave
me.
him alone! Leave him alone!
Oh, log climbing, bold.
Long time, Sally. Oh, you guys got me.
Come back here! You must make
Oh, someone's still
reparations.
down, aren't they?
No Style Dutch says if you really want to get Aaron riled up, call Predators a remake.
Get up on my own.
That's what I was saying. Don't
that's-
encourage him on.
Okay.
It's not a fucking remake. Ignoramuses.
Oh shit, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Make sure we avoid a risky middleman delivery. We're gonna hand these directly to the OWLF. Reach
I'll see you all in the great beyond.
Be nice
Aaron.
if my guns were.
Oh.
I just stay outside the blast
don't know
range.
if we have time for this. I'm going to try.
I can't kill him.
I don't
haven't
think
got
so.
the weaponry.
You can't do it. Welcome to hell.
Oh, man.
flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
I made it.
Scaddy says Predators had awful Predator designs. That was my biggest problem. I really liked the Super Predators.
Agreed.
I very much enjoyed Mr. Black in that. Number 9 says, what do you think about all the amateur critique going on with Alien Earth on your forums and YouTube? Well, that is the entire point of fandom mail groups and
Amateur
message boards.
critique?
And,
What does that mean?
well, it's armchair quarterbacking, isn't it? That's all we do.
What are you talking about? We're professional critics.
Mike Hayes says, I like the Species movies I watched as a kid, but I had to wait for parents to watch it first. I like Species. I like Syl. She belongs in Alien.
I haven't watched the Species movies in a long time. I saw.
Oh, anything after the first one's terrible. The
They
first
did.
one's-
No, the second one I
90s.
liked. It was pulpy. Second one still had great effects. 3 and 4, yeah, they were kind of more direct to video ones. I remember 3 kind of liking for what it was, but yeah, the only real ones were 1 and 2. But 2 is actually my favorite because they just went all out with the creature effects on that one.
I have
I
not seen
wasn't a
Species. I
fan
need
of-
to get on that.
I wasn't as into the male design as I was the female design. But I really liked 1. Well, to be fair, I enjoy them all, but it's like Starship Troopers where I'm very conscious that the rest of them are actually bad. But I still enjoy them anyway. But yes, Syl belongs in the Alien universe. She is an engineer weapon that is being put out there.
I need to get on Species. That is one movie I've been slacking on. I was never allowed to watch as a kid.
What's the
between
one
the,
on the
um,
train?
our-
I watched them all long ago. Alrun says there's a train. Yeah, train's the first one. It's when
Yeah.
she's escaping the lab in the first one.
And that has the Giger nightmare train, or maybe that bit's. Did they
Well, she's
delete
on the
that
train,
scene?
isn't she?
Yeah,
No,
but
she's
she
on
also
the
had
train,
a
and then she drinks
nightmare.
about the train. Yeah, the
Oh,
Giga
okay.
train.
So that's still in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Scaddy says Species was definitely an experience.
Yeah, I need to watch that again. I need to get that 4K re-release one.
Caleb says we are consummate professionals. Damn fucking right we are.
Did Arrow
An
do that
hour.
4K release?
I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. Let's see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Aaron.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll talk over each other on these. What was I going to say? Oh, and our professional review of episode 3 will be out tomorrow.
Our professional review.
I think it was
Exactly.
Shout Factory did it.
Mm. Shout's another good one.
Yeah, they also did Species 2 in 4K.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Move to location Alpha and secure access to Stargazer's intelligence database.
Let's
The
get
one
to
thing I
that.
miss about working in a HMV is getting everything like discount. I have to pay
Yeah.
full price for everything, and it's horrible.
Whoa! Already,
yeah.
huh?
So HMVs, are they still around?
Yeah.
There's a few around, yeah. They did like administration and then came back, and now they're very much like pop culture heavy. Like instead of just having
Oh.
CDs and DVDs, it's
Yeah.
just like your Funkos, your like Japanese merch.
Yeah, we have one
Ooh, that
here
sounds
called FYE, and they kind of made the same pivot.
There should be a network node on site
You know what I'm sick of seeing everywhere, Jack? Labubu's.
Oh, don't get me started. Like, they're just in my random like, off license. Like, I've gone
Yeah,
in to
same.
get a drink, and I'm like, why is there a Labubu here for like 40 quid?
You guys don't like Labubus?
See, I tried to get one just for the laughs because we just got a Pop Mart here in Utah, but you just could not walk up and buy them. They were like, "Oh yeah, we take reservations. Our shipments typically come in this time," and I was like, "Are you serious?"
There's a Labubu machine at my local comic store, and there's always a line there just to get one.
It's
So
ridiculous.
the one of the nerd shops I go to play Digimon has them now. So alongside the cases of Pokemon slabs and Magic slabs and all that sort of stuff is now is now Labubu. Oh my god.
Scad Gemini says, "I miss FYE. They closed the one store in my mall. I bought all the CDs there." Yeah, they still have a few by me, but they have closed a number of locations. Their bigger stores they closed because
I have one near me too. I mean, they're getting more scarce in Arizona.
yeah, because before, for us anyway, before it was FYE, it was Media Play, and they bought out Media Play, but Media Play had like a huge selection back when you just had physical media.
Piss off.
I keep forgetting I have grenades.
So I have a question for y'all. If you could have the Alien trilogy, or even the first two films, redone by a boutique label, what would you choose?
What, you mean like Shout Factory or Arrow or something?
Yep. Or Criterion.
Does Disney typically work with any of them? I don't know if they
No,
have.
but it's a hypothetical.
I don't know. I mean, I do really appreciate Shout Factory and Arrow. Both of them do good stuff.
Yeah, I
So-
think Arrow would be my bet, since they've done some pretty good 4K renditions of like RoboCop and Deep Blue Sea and so
Yeah.
forth, so on.
Deep Blue Seas was really good.
Who did the Riddick ones?
Well, that was done by different ones. I think Chronicles of Riddick was done by. It
I'm
was
sure they
one
were
of
both
them,
the same one.
and then the third one was by a different label.
Oh no, I didn't think of the third one.
And I,
No,
I think we
some,
only really
somebody
get Arrow in the UK, don't we?
ah, shit.
Yeah, we only get Arrow. Oh,
I think there's more availability to Arrow in the UK than there's the US. Because aren't they a UK-based company?
I think
I'm
they're
not sure.
headquartered in both countries. One of them is. I think it's Arrow. And so they have like a US operations and a UK operations.
Alvin says a Garnet
Oh,
makes
whoops.
Predator helmets for Labubus. I might get one. Mikey Hayes said, "I would also love an Event Horizon sequel where they send another ship to the other side of the universe to see what happens to the crew." I just picked up and read issue 1 when I
need to
picked
get
up
it.
Marvel.
I need to get it. How is it?
It was fine. I don't think I'm not entirely sure the colorist is the best paired for Tristan. I feel like it watches out a bit of his work, but it was fine. I'm willing to give. Well, I'm getting the entire run a go, but like, I'm not massively. Like, nothing big happened in it.
They could ever get like a proper 4K release of Event Horizon with all the added stuff. I think that would go down well.
It'll never happen.
I think they tried. I think Arrow
They did for this
one.
new release, yeah.
Yeah, and it was 4K,
Yeah.
and they. I mean, you can see some of them on one of their behind the scenes. It's just very highly damaged, and they couldn't get it all. Yeah, it's just they lost it in a salt mine apparently.
Crawling Chaos says, "Continuity aside, I wonder where Alien Earth is going to end up." I kind of want them to ignore aliens. And I want to see some genuine threat of actually, Earth being overrun. And potentially actually being overrun. Give me Prodigy City actually hived up. Now Stardutch says, I'm actually sitting beside Kevin E, who thinks The Predator is a good movie. Well, Kevin,
I've seen.
it was nice. It was nice knowing you,
No,
buddy.
it's okay.
I have low
Like-
standards, and even I think that film is pretty terrible.
I like AVPR, so I can sympathize when there's a movie you vibe with that maybe most others don't. I did see on Twitter, I'm not sure exactly who it was, but someone just really appreciated that movie, and they had a collection of like all the Prime 1 stuff that was released for The Predator. And I still want to
someone's buying
see
it.
that alternate cut. I still feel like maybe that would improve the film. I mean, it would still be an action comedy that wouldn't vibe with everybody, but at least it would have been the original director's vision,
Alvin says, what would be the effects of mentioning aliens, a colony, last marine platoon gone? It doesn't affect Earth at all. No, I said ignoring aliens. So as in, there's in this universe when this continuity when Ripley is rescued or maybe not rescued, Earth's absolutely fucked up.
Alarin says, I wish we saw the emissary predators. That's actually probably one of my biggest issues of the movie, is that there were these two other practical predators designed. They shot a bunch of scenes with them. Like, I feel compelled to stop watching the movie once Fugitive dies, because I'm like, well, we just have CG Hulk Monster Predator now. And at least those would have alleviated that,
Can't believe you still watch The Predator.
It's the one I've seen the least out of any Alien Predator AVP movie by far. I've probably seen that movie like less than 5 times, I would imagine.
You know what? I think I'm about the same. I saw it probably 3 times in the cinema.
Why?
Once with a critic showing, once with my girlfriend, and once with Chevy, I think.
Professional courtesy, you have to watch it a few times.
Yeah, basically. Then I saw it once on an aeroplane just to see how different it was on an aeroplane.
Smaller screen.
Was it much
there
different?
you go.
Well, no, I find the censoring funny. I like to see what they replace the swears with.
I don't
Or
think
what they got out of it.
maybe it's
I don't
not
think they do
on-
that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they do that on U.S. Airlines. At least I don't think they censor the movies.
I once watched the Star Trek reboot, and I still remember to this day, they when McCoy calls Spock a pointy-eared bastard or whatever, they replaced it with buzzard, and it just tickled me so much. And I think I watched it once, but when we were doing prep for our commentary on it.
Oh, I remember that commentary years ago. I mean, that review was hilarious because Eric was so
Wasn't
mad.
Adam drunk?
For AVPR?
No, for the Predator. When
I
we
wasn't
did the
drunk.
commentary.
I was buzzed. I mean, I was maybe like a few shots deep. I wouldn't say I was, slurring my words or anything.
Predator.
No, I'm trapped. Remember me.
Ugh.
Right, he's on Adam.
Ah!
Did you get buzzed for that review?
Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, shit.
Yes, is it exactly pointy-eared buzzard? And I found it fucking hilarious. Oh, he's down. Oh, somebody who's,
I got him.
who's helping me. Oh, yeah.
I got you.
This is not good.
I'm not going to try and defuse it because I don't know what I'm doing.
We are done for.
I used to be fast at that.
At least Hunter got away.
I'm a coward.
Caleb says that reminds me of watching a bit of Predators on US TV once, and the bit where Walt Goggins says,
Walt
"Yeah,
Watkins?
that didn't open up shit was changed to yeah, that didn't open up shoes." Very random.
See, there's another talking point for Predators. We have one of the biggest stars in Hollywood who was in Predators. So come on, you need to go back and rewatch it. Give it another chance.
He wasn't quite as big back then, I don't think. I think he's
No,
much
no,
bigger
no.
now.
Well, back then it was it
Sons
Prison
of
Break?
Anarchy. No, he was known for Sons of Anarchy at that point. He was just coming onto that show.
It was in something else before that. I know it was.
He's been around since the late 90s, but he really didn't get his big break until about Sons of Anarchy and Django Unchained. That's when he started to develop a real forwarding career.
God, Django Unchained was fun.
Yeah. But, man, Fallout, the last 2 years for him have been a ride.
Oh,
Or last
sure.
year, I should say.
Yeah, the new season
Same with
looks really
Pedro.
good.
Yes, I'm very excited for Fallout. I'm loving what they're doing with the show.
Need to go back and try and finish that off. Oh shit, I keep meaning to change my bloody loadout. Damn it.
I've never been a big Fallout person. I can never get into the games, and I keep meaning to try the show, but I'm just.
Yeah.
The show's
I
the
know.
show's very accessible, even if you haven't played the games, but it also fits in the canon of the games, which I think is really cool.
Yep.
No narcotics manufacturer has shifted
I watched
Well,
the
there's-
first episode and it was enjoyable as a
number of
filthy casual, but that was it.
production before
Well, I think Fallout's a tricky thing to balance because there's a really dark sense of humor to it, and also the world is so vast in Fallout. There's so many sub-stories and factions, and I think the production value of that show really showed that they could do all of that while still maintaining a forward, a thread storyline that was consistent with engaging new characters. I mean, it's difficult to do.
Mike's Monster says we have too much Pedro these days. He is in a lot of things, it would seem. I am wondering how that Mandalorian Star Wars movie is gonna go, because that's the first Star Wars movie we've had since 2019 at this point.
Well, fun fact: next to Big Daddy Predator, Pedro's the other daddy in the film world. So we have two Big Daddies.
Although I can tell he's getting a little sick of that, because I saw one journalist recently in an interview was like, "Oh, Daddy, right?" And you could just tell he's like, "I'm so sick of this shit."
I still
I'll-
love Pedro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all jokes aside.
I really enjoyed Fantastic Four.
I was on the fence about him being Reed because I know in the comics Reed can be a bit of a dickhead, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Pedro's a bit too lovable, but I think the way his character was in it worked really well.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It was
He
hard
did
for me
that
to.
sort of smart indifference quite well.
Yeah,
It was hard for me to enjoy Fantastic Four after coming off of Superman. I felt like Fantastic Four was a bit dull for me.
I still haven't seen either, and I want to check out both, but I saw this was the first year in a long time where not a single superhero film crossed 700 million. I mean, so they still do pretty well, but
at this point, Jurassic World's a superhero film, right?
it seems there's definitely a pivot towards people being more interested in monsters as opposed to superheroes, between like Monsterverse films and how well the alien stuff is doing, which I appreciate. I think superheroes did get a little oversaturated. Like, if anything, I was pretty into the early Marvel films. I thought those were pretty cool. And that was another instance where, yeah, maybe them trying too hard to make everything fit together kind of hurt it. One might argue.
Well, I think it's the
Marvel
trust on the
I
audience.
liked were the ones that didn't feel like superhero films, like Winter Soldier and a few other early ones, and it just got a bit, having to watch like 20 different things to know what's going on was a bit tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Well, I
fair.
think-
That's
I think when
absolutely
you
fair.
I think when you trust an audience for 10 years to stick with the storyline, and then you end that said storyline, to revamp it, to revive it again with another third or fourth phase, just felt like the audience was tired of superhero films by that point. We had trusted them for 10 years.
End of the day,
And-
they are still making money though.
Yeah, yeah.
They are.
They're still gonna make them.
They're-
It just won't be. They're not gonna crank them out like they used to Endgame.
Yeah.
Which is
Unfortunately,
probably for the
Keep
best.
having to, redo their fucking narratives because people keep getting fired and being controversial and whatnot.
Oh, behind you, behind you.
Ah. Man, they're always after me.
You got him, Jack.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh shit. He's
well,
on.
I think that's the dividing line right now we're seeing. I mean, a lot of stuff that I'm seeing or
got it.
people are working on are either huge tentpole franchises or tiny little indie movies like Eddington. So there's no in between anymore. Every so often there is, but it's nice though because I have been hearing a lot of praise from people that have never really gone to the Alien universe throughout these last two iterations with Romulus and Earth. I mean, it's really drawing a new crowd. I mean, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but it seems like it's really drawing in a new fan fan base.
That's always been a good thing about pretty much every single release that we've had, or phase of our own that we've had. AVP's brought in new people, prequels brought in new people. Romulus, obviously, because that was something Fede was really keen on. He was like, I want this to be people's first introduction.
Status charge on the trucks and
I think a lot of the new stuff as well has just been like the kick in the arse that some of the series really needed to kind of get back into like pop culture, as it were.
Right. Well, it's also nice to see that these new iterations are getting a lot of love from both the fans and the filmmakers themselves. You could tell Fede really loved Alien. You could tell that the bringing Weta onto that project really, stapled it onto paying homage to the original first few films. So, in the practical sense, the execution of those films and Alien Earth to some extent is really just a love letter to the first few films, and I think those filmmakers have said that. Noah Hawley and Fede have both said that. I'm just rambling.
I don't feel
fine.
like you could call a love letter though. I don't feel
Alien
the
Earth?
same sort of I don't feel the same sort of reverence for Alien and aliens in Earth as I do with Romulus.
Totally. Romulus always felt like a better love letter to those films. Alien Earth seems like a love letter in the production design element. When it comes to the
Yeah, I mean they very, very well recreate that aesthetic.
Yeah, I think Earth recaptures some of the vibes. Romulus definitely has more.
For sure.
I don't know. It's a double-edged sword though, because I would think many would think Romulus kind of uses the first and second movie as a crutch almost. Again, overly referential.
I still think that Romulus is a fantastic modern reboot. Like,
Soft reboot, I guess.
yeah, like a soft reboot. It's overly referential segments are very well spun off into its own identity. They are not straight up redoing scenes so much as they're putting their spins on things. I think it's a great soft reboot. I really do.
Crawling Chaos says, I used to be obsessed with lore and continuity.
Oh, dear.
Life is so much easier when I don't care too much, and when the makers don't care, then why should I?
See, that's very much the attitude I've gone through with not giving a shit about something's canon status now. And we just had a nice email, Adam. Hey guys, just wanted to drop a quick note to say how much I love the podcast. I look forward to every new episode, whether I'm at work, driving, or just relaxing. It's always a highlight of my week. I've been a big Alien and Predator fan for years, and I really appreciate the mix of news, deep dives, and fun conversations you bring to every episode. You all clearly love what you're talking about, and it makes listening feel like hanging out with friends who are just as obsessed with the franchise as I am.
Wow, that was super nice. Oh, it's still going. Okay.
Yeah, if I remember right, earlier this year you started doing a little quiz at the end of the episodes, and I loved playing along. It was such a fun way to wrap things up. I was just curious what happened to that segment because I really enjoyed it. Anyway, just wanted to say thank you for all the time and effort you put into the show and the website. It really shows, and it means a lot to fans like me. Keep up the awesome work. I'm always excited for the next episode. Best, David LaFortune or Davix in the forums. P.S. If you ever need somebody knowledgeable about the comics or novels, feel free.
Yes, that was very nice.
Very nice. And we'll have to read that out on the next episode that we record. Before you start another thing, let me quickly change my loadout. Get rid
Hunter,
of this
did we
rifle.
lose you?
Yeah, I got kicked. I just joined back.
Oh, doke.
Go back to the mercenary. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, when we get Hunter back in.
I'm coming.
We need to ask Greg about the quizzes again, because that was his thing, but then I stopped asking him.
It was fun. I think some podcasts just went on so long that we felt like we didn't really have time to throw in a quiz at the end. We were all just burned out.
Well, I stopped giving him time to do them because we got very fast turnarounds.
Well, in relation to that comment, you guys were my first introduction to AVP, so it's nice it was nice to have you guys as an entryway back in the day to really discover a lot of the topics that we discuss and the quizzes that you guys put out. So
you hadn't seen like any of them before you found us, or?
No, I listened to AVP Galaxy I think a few times in 2014, 2013-ish, but not much. And then I think around the time that Covenant came out, or leading up to Covenant, I discovered you guys and started to listen. And then, like I said, I worked a job where I had nothing to do but listen to music and podcasts while I worked. So then I went down the deep dive. I've gone way back and listening to some of the older episodes.
Oh God!
So what was the first one you saw? Was Covenant in theaters? Was that the first one you saw?
No, I think the first one I listened to I think it was a retrospective on Prometheus, I think. But when I got back into the AVP Galaxy podcast, it might have been Aaron's interview with Ridley, I think.
I don't think they ever published that on the podcast. I think that was always just on the YouTube.
No, it was on YouTube. Yeah, it was on YouTube. It wasn't on the podcast.
Okay.
But
you know what the thing I remember from that is? Like, I still consider that... Sorry, Hunter, just a tangent while we're on.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
I consider that one of the biggest wasted opportunities of my fandom career. But the thing I remember from it most are some comments about that I scratch my neck when I'm thinking.
You were nervous.
And I was like, thank you. That was very insightful commentary on my behaviour. Nostalgic says AVP Galaxy has been a staple in my life even long before these streams.
Likewise. I remember in high
been in my
school.
Life so long I don't remember anything.
In high school, I would go to AVP Galaxy to see the latest updates on the AVP movie that were coming.
I think I told Adam this at Comic-Con, but I'm like, it's weird to be sitting here talking to you after I've heard yours and Aaron's voice for so long, and now we're sitting here having a beer and talking about Alien, and it doesn't feel real, and it still doesn't feel real. And that goes for Aaron, and that goes for everybody else in the podcast. It does not feel real. And you too, Jack.
That's fine. Yeah. I make sparing appearances, but I'm trying to be more active.
Well, Jack was the one that I took to Horsham with me,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
remember. When we went
It's
to...
definitely no coincidence that Isolation 2 it might be coming up, and I'm like, I need to be active again.
Oh, so that was both you guys went to the dev studio then.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a lot of fun.
That-
I still have not.
That was so
Well,
cool, man.
that's a lie. I did go to Servius. I went to their offices and got to try the game there. So that was the first time I got to go to dev offices and play a game there, and that was really special for me. So I'm sure, Aaron, both you doing that plus Rebellions. Because didn't you go to their offices too, or did you play that one at an event?
No, I still remember playing the first 2 missions of AVP 2010 inside a frozen fucking boardroom at Rebellion, because they turned the aircon on super cold, and it was all, you know, atmospheric.
Where was the Rebellion headquarters?
Say again?
Where was the Rebellion headquarters?
Oxford.
Okay.
I can't remember. The problem is, you know, I've known Jack and Adam. I've known you so long. I do not just remember when we first met.
Well, I
don't remember how long I've known you all.
I remember when we first met in person. And
well, that don't count.
I've met all you guys in person. But I think we became... I mean, we were chatting a bit in the AVP 2 days, Aaron, but I don't think we became, like, friends until AVP 2010. I think that was really the catalyst.
I know I put a lot of effort into trying to do, like, game nights back then. You know, every week I used to run a game night on 2010 on the 360. And Jack, I'm sure you used to play with us.
I did quite a few of those, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like, the night I met all of you guys, including Mike's Monsters, we were there to do an alien thing. Like, when I met up with Hunter in Vegas, we were there to do the Alien Earth activation. And when I met up with Aaron, you, and Jack, we were doing the Madame Tussauds thing. And with Mike, it was the 40th anniversary exhibit.
Which we almost could have crossed paths there, because I went to the 40th exhibit too.
Yeah, that was a really cool one.
Yeah.
William says it was weird meeting Aaron for the first time, but not being at all surprised by what he looked and sounded like after watching so many AVP Galaxy videos.
I think the first time I met you, Aaron, was the Cologne. I think a Cologne Marines thing at the MCM in London.
Yeah, where we went to do the multiplayer
Yeah,
demo thing. Yeah.
and then we did the marathon as well afterward, well at a different time.
Yeah, that was different. I always remember me wanting to go home after Resurrection and you being like, "No, motherfucker, paid for this."
Like it was funny. Like you sit and watch Alien, and then okay, a handful of people have gone when Aliens have started, and you're like, okay, a bit weird. But then a whole bunch of people go when Alien 3 starts, and then by the time Resurrection comes around, there's like 7 or 8 people left.
Like, Kevin A says, reason or money. No, I was tired and I had a long way to drive home after that, and I didn't know if it was worth it.
Sissy Bubbles says, when we met up for the first time, we saw Prometheus. Not sure if that counts. That does count. Yeah, that was the first day Sissy and I met in person. We went to Universal Studios, and then at night, we went to their movie theater and saw Prometheus. And I think that was the second time I had seen the movie, because I think it had just come out pretty recently.
Alvarin says, my highlight of San Diego Comic Con was probably meeting Adam and Mike. It beat the Badlands experience for me.
Aww. Well, it was very nice to meet you as well.
Yes, you were very nice. It was very nice to meet you, and it was really cool to see how enthusiastic you were to... It was... I relived my experience through Allo when he was so excited to meet you, Adam.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, we probably... Like, we were had been through 3 days of just complete exhaustion, so I'm sure we were just sweating it out of it. But it was still nice to chat a little bit.
I think we were all heading home at that point. We were just about to head home.
Well, you guys had one more day, didn't you?
Oh yes, I did have one more day.
Coming for you, Hunter.
It's out there, in the trees.
You know what? That is a line that I find hilarious because, just a random aside again, you know, I remember going airsofting with one of the regular guys I used to go airsofting with was a big Predator fan, and we were in a we were playing Woodlands once, and we were like, "Where are they?" And he was like, "There, that tree." Just like we're surrounded by fucking trees, you muppet. And it just always made me think of the Predator. Like... Aaron says I ended up staying an extra day to get the San Diego Bucks Rex, and I got the last one.
Nice. Yeah, those were going pretty fast.
Is this a Jurassic Park thing?
Yeah, it was the SDCC exclusive. They had like the Buck T-Rex, and he was like invading the San Diego Convention Center, and the box was like the convention center, and it had this fan and like a cute little blow-up dinosaur outfit. It was a fun set. Sissy Bubbles got that one as well.
Shit, he just ghosted us.
Uh-oh. Is he going to let you spawn us in just so he's got more kills?
Probably. Yep.
No Star Dutch says, I hope I have a reason to meet you. Yeah, us too, buddy. You know, these streams have been really fun as like I was said to you the other week, didn't I, Adam? You know, we run an ask me anything every single week.
Yeah, pretty much. And the games have always been such a core part of things for us. I mean, we started because of AVP 2, and we took off because of the first AVP film, but the games have always been a very primary thing for us. And I think that is maybe a unique factor.
Oh, absolutely.
Between us and another popular alien group.
It's all part of the social aspect of the fandom for us, isn't it? The games.
Yeah.
Alvarin says I'm playing AVP 2 right now for my first time. Well, enjoy that, my friend.
Alarin, I played it for the first time this year as well, so you're not alone.
Come on, Jack.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
I'm about to get spooked.
Go! Get to the chopper.
Adam, cover me! Cover me, Adam!
Fall behind you on your own. Jeez.
Leave Jack alone! Leave him alone!
Oh,
She's hurt.
Coralian Chaos says AVP 2 is flames. Damn right. Just remember, it's 20-something years old. And we've moved past cell shaded.
But it still holds up. Like, it feels like you're playing an AVP comic book, and
yep.
I would love a remaster of that. I know the rights are all tied up with that one, but it would be so nice.
One day, right? One day.
One day they'll do it. When we get the big AVP push back, maybe we'll see it.
It was really fun to experience it for the first time. I will say. I mean, it feels like a game that the mechanics of it and the way it flows. It's almost like it reminds me of Halo. The way it flows. It's seamless, and I could play it for hours. And you just at some point you forget that it's a 20-year-old game.
Man, back in its
Graphics
heyday,
aside.
like in high school, when that was one of the most played PC games of the day, like that was something. But sorry, Jack, what were you saying there?
I was going to say, like, For a new AVP game, what developer would we want to make?
Oh,
one?
Rebellion. No question. Because I know they're passionate. I know they would want to do one. They have new resources that no other studio in the UK has, like the virtual sets. And given their history of like live action cutscenes for their older AVP games, I would love to see them do that in a modern context with their virtual sets. There's just such potential there, and I know those guys are passionate about it, and it's not like Monolith can do it because they're not around anymore. So yeah, to me it's like no question Rebellion, because they have the history. AVP's like their baby with how many they've done. And they have a lot more games, oh shit, under their belts since then. So they've gained even more experience as a studio, and I think 2010's shortcomings were more an issue of budget and support from Sega than they were of Rebellion.
Yeah.
And it was also, you know, that build that we got was like their third, I think, starting from scratch of the game.
I didn't realize that. I knew there were two.
But it's all part of that, you know, how much the game, the development of the games are documented and publicized and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember how much Alex got into when they joined us.
Shit.
Reading the flatline. Together, Voodoo.
The Lone Fox says RIP Monolith. That's right. Yep. I mean, beyond AVP 2, they made some of my favorite games, like Fear 2, one of my favorite video games of all time. The first, also really good. I love the Condemned games that they did.
We're running out of time.
I was not a fan once Warner Brothers bought them out and they were sent to the DC and Middle Earth mines after that. They couldn't really do horror games anymore. No One Lives Forever, I heard that was another classic from them. They did two of those, I believe, but I never played those, but I heard they were...
Yeah, I heard good things
really
about
good.
them. I completely forgot they did the Middle Earth games, and they were fantastic.
Caleb says, don't know if I'd want Rebellion back. Their multiplayer map design was so archaic, even by that point in time. I gotta disagree. I love the maps in 2010. I do think AVP 2 had some really fantastic maps, though. Like, as far as the best AVP multiplayer experience we've ever had was AVP 2, hands down. And I would still love to see a remaster with full multiplayer support for that fact.
I do miss the days of all the custom content. Lone Fox says, big sad we didn't see Cold Eye make an appearance during Gamescom.
Yeah, I have to think that got delayed, given the investor commentary that it was coming out late this year, and I think it's just too late at this point to announce a game that's still coming this year, so I have to imagine that maybe it was pushed back to give Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition more room, so they didn't have two Aliens games coming out within months of each other. So I would probably expect it next year. I mean, they are still... I don't think they're hiring anymore, but they were hiring recently, and we know they've been working on something for years. They're still an active studio, and we are 99% positive it's a new Alien game, especially if those leaks are to be believed. So it's just a matter of time, but I think there was a delay, even though the game still hasn't been announced proper.
Not to backtrack much, but if we were to get another AVP from Rebellion, what features or new add-ons would you like to see with the game? What engine would you like to see? Unreal Engine 5?
Probably just Unreal Engine 5. Well, I don't know. Does Rebellion, really whichever one they're most comfortable with? I know they have their own... Is it the Asura engine that they've continued to update?
I don't know if they're still using Asura, but that's what they built AVP 2010 on.
Yeah. Well, whatever engine they're using for their most recent games, which I don't know if they switched to Unreal or not, but I mean, Unreal Engine 5 would be good. Obviously, you have to do the single-player campaign with all three species again.
Right.
With multiplayer, I just think more of an emphasis on customization, like individual customization like we saw in this game. plus Colonial Marines plus Fireteam Elite, like you take those elements in and have more progression rewards, maybe like we saw in Call of Duty, and have a survival mode that feels more like Call of Duty Zombies, where you can respawn and it's a bit more dynamic.
Would you like to see a horde mode at all, where you play as either Marine or Predator,
Yes.
where you fight?
Always.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
should always be a function of these games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're calling it?
I think yeah, that's 2 hours. So thanks for watching, everybody. Glad to have another nice Sunday stream where we get to chat with all you fine folk. What are we planning next week, Aaron? I'm sure we'll get Trevor back eventually to do another round of Fireteam Elite, but
Yeah, not next week.
not next week. We'll figure something out for next week.
I don't know. I feel like we should do something different.
Fall Guys? Fortnite?
No, I mean something different. So, when I thought I was going to be streaming that week on my Billy Todd, I was looking at doing Infestation. So I think.
Billy Todd. Did you ever finish the fan game?
Yeah. I finished the Wayland Commando campaign. I did start playing the synth one, but it was so fucking hard. It was so hard. But no, I think we should do something different like that, or about games like that. Or
I could try Comic Book Adventure again. Didn't they fix that one issue I was having? I was actually making some progress in that before.
yeah,
I
if you
got
want to
that
do
game-breaking
that, go
bug.
for it.
That was a fun one.
Go for it if you want to do that, mate. Do you want to give it a go? See if you can get by it, and then you can do that.
Yeah, I'll try it. I remember that one was pretty fun. So, but thank you again for watching, everybody. So until next time.
Hang on. Before we go. So on Friday, I think it was, I posted a new podcast, which was an interview with the voice actress and the suit performer who were doing the Predator Badlands interactive experience at San Diego Comic-Con. So that's on YouTube. That's on the normal podcast feed. Go give that a look. We also shared our review of the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth on the Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which. That's on there. And tomorrow I will be uploading our review of Alien Earth episode 3. So that will be ready tomorrow for folk. That's it.
And Rebellion still uses Asura. Yeah. So.
Head Vetter says play AVP The Hunt Begins on TTS. I've not tried using TTS to play The Hunt Begins, actually.
I'll give it a go.
It's just not as fun. It's just not as fun. Me and Chris did a Let's Play of Legendary once, and I don't think people were very interested in it. Anyway,
Legendary's a weird one because it can take forever as well, or 5
but
minutes.
it's such a fun translation of Alien into card form, though. I really fucking with that game.
Well, I hope y'all enjoy the next episode of Alien Earth. It is pretty cool having a new one to look forward to for these next...
Every week.
5 weeks now? So...
Yep.
Well, until next time, everybody, have a good rest of your Sunday.
Have a good Sunday, everybody.